Back in the early 2000s, we had some seriously awesome expectations for the future, and video game consoles were no exception. But now it seems like all we get is a new number, a slightly different shape, and a crazy price tag. So I'm here to fix that. Using my great graphic design skills and insane creative talent, I'm gonna put together some new console designs to put in a big presentation to pitch to the big boys of the gaming world. This is my pitch to become the next chief creative designer of the hardware department of Nintendo. And we'll see if any of them take my offer. First, we got hot take, the least innovative big brand around, PlayStation. Like seriously, all the controllers are the same and it just does the same thing as last time, but ooh, it's 4K deluxe now. Whatever, man. There's no real innovation going on here. They just keep counting up the name and alternate whether it's flat or curvy and think we'll fall for it. But not me. Boring, lame, gotta get something new in here. You might think we should do something to the controller here, but the main thing we should focus... Actually, the main thing we should focus on and embrace is the actual system, this brick right here. It has a lot more potential than you think. Back in 2020, a brand new video game console was announced by KFC, the chicken restaurant. While most game systems try to get rid of overheating with fans and water cooling and stuff, KFC embraced the heat and made a dedicated chicken cooking compartment. It was basically all a publicity move, but I believe there's a serious untapped market here that we as a team can take advantage of. Hear me out. The PlayStation is way too big to carry, you exclusively play it at home. So let's be more minimal and combine our necessities. Some kitchen essentials are the oven, stove, microwave, and some counter space. So let's just put the console's computer bits under the counter here. We'll add our TV here. We'll get a little background. And we'll redirect any excess energy to the heat elements. Bam, fully functional kitchen unit with gaming compatibility. Now this is even more influential than you're thinking. This could lead to gamers becoming full-on chefs for themselves with basically no extra work, meaning the end of the processed snack era and the beginning of healthy diets everywhere. While you game, a dedicated element will heat up depending on what you're trying to cook. Roast some beef while roasting to start some beef. Simmer some sauce while saucing your opponents. Every once in a while, no matter what you're playing, there will be a mandatory Cooking Mama minigame, and it'll be more interactive than ever. The better you play, the more thoroughly it'll cook your food. So the next generation of gamers will be better than ever thanks to natural selection. Now it'll be the kids calling out dinner's ready to their parents, and they'll always be allowed to play with their food. This console is a win-win for everyone involved. The Play FC station. I cooked up the next big game console. Please hire me. And now we wait. Now, one company that's had no problem with new ideas is Nintendo. Pretty much every new system has a unique gimmick that levels up the way you play your games. There's been rumors of the Switch 2 coming soon, but I doubt Nintendo would settle for more of the same. They've historically embraced a fully portable and an at-home system, and I believe they should go back to that double whammy formula. So to start with the at-home console, since portability isn't too much of a factor, I think they should lean full force into unique controllers that you can't get anywhere else. They've had really interesting ones before. The Wii's TV remotes with motion controls, the Switch's controllers that split into more controllers, and all these that were made for very specific types of games. And one aspect of the games that Nintendo is specifically known for is their soundtracks. And music has played a key role in several of their main titles. So let's just focus on that, controlling the music. What's a music controller? An instrument. Obviously, we'll start with a full keyboard. We'll have a guitar neck above, like this. And we'll add the DK bongos strapped on the bottom, on the top here. Now, obviously, we still want to be able to play regular games. So we'll add a couple joysticks like this. And we already have like a million buttons, so we'll just make this A, B, and so on. Presenting the Nintendo Nintempo. The launch title for the Nintempo will be The Legend of Zelda Keytar of the Sun. You still walk around and quest and stuff, but basically every battle will involve shredding on the keys to some extent. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, Guitar Hero, Rock Band, they're all back. Every one of them, even the Beatles. And since it seems everyone nowadays is trying to start their own music career, the system will include a built-in digital audio workstation so you can create the next big hit. Good progress. Moving on to the portable system. Nintendo needs to embrace the games that aren't quite as playable on the Nintempo. I'm sorry, but I don't think Mario Kart, one of their best-selling games ever, is gonna work super well on here. So we'll use the DS as our starting point, but we'll need to make it a little bigger and expand the bottom portion for all the next-gen computing stuff so it can finally have 4K Deluxe. The Wii Wheel was a good move, let's take note of that. But what was the main thing missing for Mario Kart? Pedals. Here's more of a side view so it makes a little more sense. So now you can play Mario Kart and whatever the boring ones are called more accurately than ever. Now you're probably thinking, Oats, this is the least portable console we've ever seen. It's way too bulky compared to our past systems, which is why I now present the Seat and Wheels expansion. This of course turns the console into a fully functional go-kart. Doesn't get more portable than that. Now presenting the new Nintendo Go and the Nintempo from your newest employee. They're gonna love these. Now how could we forget the biggest tech company in the gaming world? Apple. Yeah, the iPhone company has been dabbling more and more into the gaming scene, with better chips in their phones and computers to handle real flagship games. But I think it's finally time for Apple to get to work on their own dedicated console, the iGame. I seriously doubt they'd use a better name than that. We'll start with a rounded box like literally everything else they make, and the controller will be what Apple's known for. Super simple. Using an incredible sleek design, this is the most advanced way to play your favorite games, Clash Royale and Wordle. Mobile gaming is the future. It's about time we bring it to the big screen. Just saw the new announcement. Hyped. This is very cluttered. And to not give Apple an unfair advantage, I'll also pitch an idea to their main competitor, Microsoft/Xbox. Now, the one way Xbox has been more innovative than PlayStation is with the Kinect, but I think the whole idea of controlling games with your body has been passed on to the world of VR. So instead, I think Xbox should learn from its best-selling game, Minecraft. Minecraft has truly established that it is timeless. And it seems like all the best games are just Minecraft ripoffs. Zelda did good, Minecraft Zelda did great. Spider-Man, GTA, Skyrim, they're all just Minecraft if you think about it. As far as I'm concerned, all assets should be going towards a dedicated Minecraft system. I'm talking about the X blocks. The main function is of course Minecraft, but you don't lose access to the other titles. Instead, they're just turned into Minecraft versions of themselves. Minecraft Halo, Minecraft Sports, I could go on. The X blocks itself will of course be added into Minecraft, like so, and it'll be that big in real life. And it didn't even let me type anything else to Xbox. Whatever, hopefully they still get the message. Now there's one aspect of gaming that it seems no single company can get a grip on. Every part of it is constantly changing and getting replaced. I'm talking about gaming PCs. To get into PC gaming and be accepted in the community, you gotta drop way too money on all these different parts that you gotta build yourself. Like, come on, time is money, and when I'm spending a ton of money, I shouldn't need to spend a ton of time building just to spend a ton of time playing. I think that made sense. Now, before I present the products, first I'd like to introduce everyone in the chat. Lego and IKEA, welcome. You're both well known for using the fun of building as a business model, and I believe we can weaponize this into the PC gaming world as well to build a successful collaboration together. I will work with the first of you that responds to develop one of the following products: the brick computer and the speldator. Every single piece of the computer will get to be built from scratch. This will be the biggest thing ever for 11-year-old boys or dads respectively. I'm willing to work on both to maximize the market. Let's put that in Swedish so IKEA will understand. DM me as soon as possible. Well guys, it's been a whole week and I've got some good news and some bad news. The bad news is most of the companies didn't respond, let alone look at my messages. But the good news is, I don't know, I got nothing. When I said most of the companies didn't respond, I meant all of them. But let me know what else you want me to redesign. Thank you, channel members, and subscribe.